So in this video, we will talk about the COVID-19 and the Delta Plus strain. So we all are at the stages where the active cases of the COVID have been decreasing, but we don't want any surge in the COVID cases. We come to know across several different variants and we hear some different names like alpha strain, delta plus strain. Are these delta plus or delta or alpha strains, do they have some common mutations or all the mutations are different? Do they have some overlapping mutations? We come to know across the different variants name across different countries and different continent. Let's briefly understand how is the replication cycle of this viruses occur. So first the viruses come and it attaches to the ACE2 receptor which is present on the cell surface, and then it get internalized by the cell, and then it releases its genetic material, that is the RNA, and then this RNA undergoes the replication and a number of copies of this RNA is generated. These RNA undergoes translation to produce the proteins, and then these proteins assemble to generate a complete virion, and then these virions are budded out with the help of the plasma membrane, and then there is the release of the progeny of the viruses. So now this is the common replication which occurs for this coronavirus. But what happens at what stage does the mutation occur? So the most important is the genetic material. So when the replication occurs, there are some mutations which occur at the nucleotide basis, and then this nucleotide basis, this one or two mutations can lead to a different variant. So let's talk. This is the genome of the COVID-19 viruses, and there is a mutation which occurs at the nucleotide sequences, and this mutation leads to a change in amino acid, that is lysine to arginine or threonine at the position 417. So this mutation, it helped to change in a variant. So why these mutations concern the scientists most? Because all these mutations are present on the spike protein. The different strain like B117 has found to have 8 mutations in its spike. B1351 has been found to have 7 mutations, while P1 has a 10 mutation. And all these mutations are not always same or not always different. They can be overlapping also, and hence we call them as a convergent evolution, because some overlapping mutations which are occurring at a different location across the world. There are 3 mutations which are mostly found at the receptor binding domain of the spike protein, and these mutations are N501Y, E484K, K417N or T. So suppose this is a one strain, that is B117, which is commonly known as a alpha strain, and this has been mutated to B117N501Y, and their studies have found through the deep mutational scan that this has an increased binding affinity for the human ACE2 receptor. Hence that's why we saw that the second wave was worse. Then now they have also seen that there have been a double mutant, and the glutamate position has been changed to the lysine at position 484, and lysine has been changed to asparagine or threonine at the position 417, which is now known as the Delta plus variant of COVID-19. A recent study in the Scotland population, which was published in journal Science, was done by a Professor Stephen, and he stated that the doubling time of this variant is decreased while the reinfection chances might increase, and the R number, that is the reproductive number, is increased. Now, are the vaccines effective? So the study in the Cell Press state that yes, the vaccines are effective against the different variants of the COVID-19. But still we need to follow the physical and social distancing, and we need to take all the preventive measures, because as these viruses will replicate into more number of hosts, it will mutate and it will lead to a different number of variants which could be more transmissible or which could more be contagious. So let's stay safe.